if I'm done with TCL, I'd like to party. Oh, dang. That would be very interesting. Queue up with Masa Queen and Note. 2 Puzzle Wednesday TOs. Be quite the time, I must say. But in the meantime, we are in absolute eye. Look, medic done right either gets negative infinity or positive infinity. Oh my goodness. We have a very fun time. And it isn't understandable if it's on win or loss, it just happens. It's kind of real. That's very real and true. Just toggling my windows for a moment. And then we will get underway with the absolute eye. Excellent. Alright, cool. Alright, so things have changed, as it turns out. We're gonna see what's up, I suppose. Like, there are new, like, normal modes, and also, one thing that they did. You can now have a center well, or you can put your game in the center if you're playing single player. Oh my goodness, revolutionary. Also, I guess like they changed. I don't know if I changed this setting to like only be in like a TGM mode or not, but yeah, you can have like the next queue be up there like that. Trying to remember if. Well, I don't know if it would be better if it's like this or this. Maybe I'll just leave it like this. I don't know. Anyway, we have normal mode. And then Asuka, we have like an easier version of Asuka, which I'll get to. Master as always, Konoha, I think this was always the same. And Shiranui still. But yeah, normal, but then we have normal 1.1, which is interesting. We'll get to that in a moment, but first, let's be normal for a second. Shout out to being normal. Now, if you're very keen-eyed with your absolute eyes, you may notice that the delay between getting a new piece, or a delay between like locking a piece in and getting a new piece, is longer. Some people did not take too kindly to that. It was definitely quite an uproar for some peeps. And I think also peeps were in the middle of like trying to discover like what the criteria was to get like the highest rank in this mode, because it seemed like no matter, or people were assuming that like you had to like try and use the extra button. And that's another thing I learned, the fact that there was an extra button at all. Like I knew that in the teaser stuff for TGM4, they showed like the controls and it showed like an I button, but like I honestly like did not think about that like throughout, you know, like playing. Well, it turns out the extra button is supposed to make you, so you can see like as I'm playing, like the pieces don't like lock automatically. Like I have to like sonic drop them, which is like trying to explain while playing. Sonic drop is kind of like hard drop, except you are still actionable like at the end before like the piece locks. It's actually a pretty nice tactic, but then you have to like press down to like lock it. So if you, what I also like learned is that like hard dropping gets you to the next piece faster. It doesn't give you like this delay apparently, as far as I'm concerned. Correct me if I'm wrong, but so yeah, there's that. So if you hold down the extra button, your sonic drop becomes hard drop, which is interesting to say the least. Like, I guess you can have like some niche moments where you are able to make use of like the hard drops, but it's just like really, I don't know, like, that's the thing, like, I can't really say too much if I haven't, like, tried playing with it myself, but the idea of, like, holding down a button to always get, like, hard drops, and again, this is, like, under the impression that, like, you have to go, like, super fast in this mode in order to get, like, the highest rank. It just, I don't know. Like, I know you have, like, speed running, or you just have, like, some games where you hold down like shift or like some button to like run, like Spelunky, for example. But even that game, like Spelunky 2 in the sequel, it allows you to auto run, or it inverts like run and walk, which is interesting. But yeah, in general, for TGM, like trying to hold down a button to do like your hard drops and stuff, it's very weird, and also it hecks with like people's muscle memory from what people were describing, and it makes sense on its own too. So yeah, there was all of that debacle, but as it turns out, as far as peeps know, the criteria for getting the highest rank is actually just based on how many Tetrises you get in each section, which I guess to some may feel like a little bit of a letdown. I don't know, it's a really interesting like thing to talk about with TGM4 and its direction of stuff. I can find the words. So, of course, it's always going to be efficient to make only Tetrises and whatnot to, like, you know, get your rank up and all that jazz. Like, in TGM1, you're just trying to, like, get a good score, a really good score, and also meet some, like, time checkpoint requirements in order to get the Grandmaster rank. So obviously, yeah, you're gonna want to make like Tetrises, but like the thing is about it is that it feels dynamic in a way, because you can still like maybe get it even if you have like some singles and like other things there, like all these like miscellaneous clears. Sorry, had to like put my earbud back in. I was like all locked in, and then I'm like, oh, my earbud is falling out. Need to put it back in. But anyway, it just felt a little more dynamic for like the criteria, because it's just like score. No matter how you score those points, like it's still going to be optimal to like only make Tetrises and whatnot. But you know, you're given some leeway. Meanwhile, for TGM4, as far as we know, it's only worried about the Tetrises, which I don't find like as interesting, I would say. I don't know, it's like it became like a little bit of a meme, I think, in the community, where it's just like, just stack faster and cleaner or something. I don't know if that applies here, but it's like something along those lines. And there's like other stuff pointing towards like trying to be efficient with like Tetrises and all that stuff too, in order to score well. I don't know, it's probably fine. It's what do I know? What do I, Notester82, know? Hello, Zawix, welcome to the stuffs, the Tetris the Grandmaster 4 stuff. Sorry if I am mispronouncing your name, but thank you very much for the good luck. It's gonna be pretty funny. I'm not quite at the, when I was like posting in various Discord servers about this, I will admit that I'm not quite there at the Grandmaster level yet, but that one decision that I did right there to allow, I had, what, oh my gosh, wait. Hold, but not literally press the hold button, because I kind of like my pieces. Okay, so wait, oh, the 20G, okay, right, it's fine. I'm not, like, that one decision I made with like a, what was it? It was, oh, you're so based for that spin, let's go. The decision I made with like a T piece and like either a J or an L, that felt like a neat decision to do, because like if you rotate it the right way, you'll be able to like have things go like kind of cleaner. I think that's all I want to say. I guess this is the part where I lock in, maybe, perhaps. Actually a genius, thank you. Oh my god, it's so cool to pull off, and it's all thanks to those tips on tgm.tips. Who knew that a very old website could have a lot of interesting lore and stuff for Tetris the Grandmaster? is a very invaluable resource. I am not sponsored. Like, actually, I'm not sponsored. I'll do that flat so I can do one of these. Like, and that's the thing. Okay, so like, it increases like the delay. Okay, this is another thing. They decrease the delay between like pieces and whatnot, but then it's like you take a step back and you're like, you know, this is the game that's gonna be like getting people into, you know, TGM4 and stuff, right? Like, I know that like, I understand the concern of how am I solving this? I understand the concern of, like, wanting to, like, having, like, something that was, like, harder and now it's, like, I don't know, it becomes easier and whatnot, but, I don't know, I take a step back and then I'm like, okay, yeah, this is the game that's meant to, like, introduce people into the series, and I mean, like, peeps can still, like, go fast in it. It's just, I don't know, lowering the skill ceiling a little bit, just for this one mode, because Master Mode did remain, like, untouched from what I understand, so it's like, oh, I don't know, it's a lot of, like, interesting things to talk about when it comes to all the changes in TGM4. I wonder how Demonin is going to talk about it in their series about Tetris the Grandmaster and its history. By the way, if you haven't watched said series, you definitely should. That username that I mentioned, Demonin, is spelled D-E-M-O-N-I-N, and they have like a nice like set of videos talking about TGM's history in like Japan, and also a little bit in like the US thus far. And the editing style is very reminiscent to John Boyce, the guy that does like the Pretty Good series, if you've seen those. A series about stories that are pretty good. Yes. I'm kinda in my zen state right now. Like, I'm just dropping all these pieces. It feels like time has flown by. Can I? Yes, I can float that piece over there. Yeah, so if you're unaware of like some of the mechanics, the way I'm like rotating my pieces like initially when they like spawn in, you can like hold down a button to like initially rotate the piece in a certain direction, and that will really help a lot with like not getting stuck, because you want your pieces to have like a flat ride over these bumpy roads, all these bumps and other stuff. You don't want it to have to like climb over these let me think. Climb over these holes, potholes, etc. Like right there, I just make a clean like thing for the eyepiece to go down. And I'll keep it flat. Oh no, I did it incorrectly because I was explaining it. But I would have like kept that eyepiece flat and then rotated at the end so it wouldn't get stuck. This I can just like rotate immediately. Like when you have 20G, which is like the highest gravity here, where like the piece just seems to immediately like go to the ground and whatnot. You just really want to plan carefully, because some things that you were able to do before, you're not able to do anymore with 20G. That's the main shtick of TGM, and what makes it like pretty interesting at like high speeds. Heck. No, I can't do that. I can't get the T all the way over to that, but I can do this with the... Oh, okay. I was gonna like do that and then do this, but I did it. It's just I was a little bit slower. Okay. So yeah. I'm sure I'll get to more stuff to talk about with the TGM series. I don't quite know what else there is. I feel like I've said everything I need to say. I don't know what stance I really like take, or if I take any stance whatsoever with like the stuff that's been happening with the game. Like, if anything, I really appreciate this game's existence. I know like some of the updates like changing and causing like previous replays to be inaccessible because the game had like changed. Oh gosh, I didn't know what to do with that. Like, the game had changed, therefore previous replays were invalid. You're now going to play on this new version. And let me think. I guess since it happened like so much during like TGM4's like near release, people were wondering if this should have been like early access or something. And there was especially a bad taste in people's mouths because there were some like glitchy things like at the beginning of this game's launch. There was no keyboard rebinding, other things, etc. It was not like a good look at first. And like people also thought the price tag was like too high, etc. But I do appreciate that they've been like making more and more updates. That is like pretty good. I'm glad this game exists as well, because if you've watched any other videos about TGM's history, you'll know that this game has like a really cursed history. It's like been development hell for, what is it, 20 years or something? Something along those lines. I actually wonder if Big Mode Versus still has a funny bug. Amusing. Shoutouts to Big. Big Mode Versus. Goodness. Also, oh my gosh, we're at the end of the thingy. Yippee! That has been normal mode in Tetris the Grandmaster 4. I hope you learned something new in this endeavor, either about the game's history here, or just general stacking tips. Either way, I hope to see you in Tetris the Grandmaster 4. Absolute eye. I do not remember the rest of the stack, but that's okay. Do they still randomize the credits on this? Just like they randomize the credits on, what am I thinking? Like they randomized the credits on, like, previous TGM games because they were, like, really funny. I'm sure I have a space down here. I'm making, like, no clears anymore. Oh, I got a single. I just get my initial Tetris and then it's like, okay, I'm done. I am quitting the game. Alright, cool. Survived the fade and roll. Nice. We have an O block in the middle, on the right there. That's funny. And what rank is this, though? What is this rank? You are 1 of 10. Whatever that means. Very funny and cryptic stuff, as usual. I don't know. It's all good. Also, I never thought about this, like, time format, using, like, 1 quotation mark and then 2 quotation marks. That's pretty neat for, file names, because... Oh, wait, no, I think you can't use, like, quotation marks in file names. Never mind. Well, it's still neat. Hello, Ben. Welcome to the stuffs, the TGM4 stuffs. Very neat to see you here. Yeah, I just cleared like normal mode on here while yapping about things. I hit the ranking requirement for 1 section before dropping. I hit the ranking requirement for 1 section. Interesting, interesting. So I could have like gotten like a little bit further with my rank, but I failed. Tragic. Also, Ben, do you mind if I shout out your games real quick? Like Wecker, a online, almost not really chess, but I mean like it is like a strategy game of some sort, and it's like really interesting. I'm failing to like describe it, but it's like a really cool like 1v1 like thing that you can play online, which is cool. And then also Nine Toe Void, a very interesting roguelike about positioning and trying to like cast spells, where for the most part you can only cast a spell if you're on the same row that it's been assigned. Yeah. Oh, also, Become the Moon, a very interesting looking auto battler roguelite, deck builder roguelite. Yeah, I still need to play that. But yeah, that's a bunch of like Ben's games. You can also like link things as needed if you wish in the chat. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. So it's always nice to have a dev in the chat. Also, this is 1.1 mode. Holy moly. And it's the original TGM1 music. Whoa, interesting. So is this about to be like a spiritual successor to spiritual successor to TGM1. Like, even down to the, like, hecking, even down to the lock delay. Oh, and that's the power right there of Sonic Drop. Like, I misdropped for a moment, but because my lock delay, or the piece hadn't, like, locked in yet, I was able to, like, scoot it over to the side. Like, that is the power of, Sonic Drop. Superior to hard drop? I don't know. Like, you still have to, like, press down in order to lock your piece, but, you know. Oh, heck, okay, so, I'm just, okay. Okay, I didn't do it that time, but, you know, the vision is there. You have the idea. Let me see. I have always wanted to try and get good at TGM, but never really gotten past how fast the pieces move left and right. Oh, yeah, that's fair. It does, like, take a little bit, maybe, to get used to that sort of stuff. But yeah, as I was mentioning before, the site TGM Tips, while it's more just about like stacking theory and all that jazz, it's still like an amazing resource that I've been using for TGM. Heck. Okay. I'll just wait for an eyepiece, I think? Wait, hang on. So, I'm sorry, I'm trying to, like, think. Because, like, if this is modeled after TGM1, then it's not caring, actually, about, like, how many Tetrises you do. Well, like, it's caring about your score, but, like, in TGM1, your rank is based on your, score, pretty much. And in order to be eligible for Grandmaster, you have to, in order to be eligible for Grandmaster, you have to meet, like, certain criteria. You have to be, like, you have to have a certain score by a certain time, I think. Or no, you have to, like, reach... Oh my gosh, I'm gonna butcher this. It's like, you have to beat the clock, essentially, at, like, a certain time, and by that time you have to also have, like, a certain score. I think that's the main gist of it. There are, like, 2 hidden, like, checkpoints for such, which the game does not tell you about, but yeah, something along those lines. Oh my goodness, I feel so spoiled right now, because, like, TGM1 only has 1 preview, and it also did not have Sonic Drop. Like, you were soft dropping that piece all the way down to the bottom. Anyway, this is so cool. Like, it's so fun, like, hearing the, original TGM1 music. Sonic Drop is when you... So it's like hard drop, except your piece just, like, travels all the way to the bottom, but it doesn't lock immediately into place. So I'm gonna try it like this and that. So I'll have, like, a little bit of a better example. This, but... me when I'm trying to, like, do examples, but I start, like, sabotaging my board. But you could probably see it. You can hard drop, essentially, but, like, you're still actionable until your piece, falls or something. I don't know what it is. Hello, Oshisor. Welcome to the stuffs, the TGM4 stuffs. As it turns out, this game has added some new modes. One of these being, like, something reminiscent to TGM1 as far as I'm concerned, which is crazy. But yeah, hope you are doing well. And hopefully I can unlock everything else as well, all the other new modes. Maybe I only just have to, like, clear stuff, which, I mean, I can clear this, maybe. I think, probably. It would be kind of hype, because, I don't have a TGM clear under my belt, but I was close. I think my close is, like, 800 something. Heck. But yeah, Sonic Drop, as I was mentioning to Ben, is a pretty neat mechanic. Should all Tetris games have Sonic Drop? That is a question for another time. Because yeah, there's debacles between guideline shenanigans versus TGM shenanigans. Oh my gosh, why would you do that? No, don't put the O block down, is what I meant to say. I think I could have used that I, like, in that hole that I just filled up, but we're kind of just going with it, you know? It's, you put the O there, and then that fits in, you can do that. you can get what almost looks like a Bravo, kinda. It's an all clear. They just call it Bravo because, you know, they're cheering for you and stuff. This is a funny stack. I'm gonna need a eyepiece, but I can't quite reach it over there based on my stack and the speed, but now I can. Okay, yeah, it's stuff like that, which you really have to watch out for in TGM. Okay, alright. Uh-huh. Nice. Okay, cool. I'm just now thinking, I'm imagining someone, like, playing TGM4, and then, like, when they see the 1.1 update, it turns into the hecking, like, Ratatouille gif. As soon as they hear the music, and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm back at the arcade again. Oh my goodness. Heck. Okay, yeah, that's good. Excellent. You have to clear this one to get to the next one. Yeah, understandable, understandable. Then let's do it. Oh my gosh, yeah, that would not be possible in TGM1. They did make some, like, tweaks to the, like, rotations. 'Cause, like, the rotating an eyepiece would be right side biased in TGM, because that's just how it was, like, programmed. So, like, sometimes it would look like you could, like, rotate an eyepiece to the left, but, like, it's actually not gonna fit. Sorry. Also, I'm gonna skim. Also, note how the music... Well, I guess the music did stop in, like, the previous mode, but it's kind of scary. It would, like, when you hear the music stop for, like, the first time in TGM1, it's kind of like... What? What's going on? And then they hit you with this 20G, and it's like, ah! It's over. It's actually so over. I'm scared. I never knew this game could be a horror game. My earbud is falling out of my ear a little bit. I'm going to wait for that to happen and make that little single. Okay, cool. Nice. Commentating every aspect of everything I do. I'm just gonna put a flat line there. Like, the flat... Placing pieces flat has gotta be one of the most underrated techs of all time, because when you see the things that you can do with that, it's really cool. Let's see here. That's, like that. Meow. Hello, Olhar. Welcome to the Stuffs. The TGM4 Stuffs. I am trying out a mode that emulates TGM1. Believe it or not. It's not like they're just skipping numbers all willy-nilly. They did, in fact, make a first one. Made in response to the lead designer, Mihara, wanting to take some notes from, I could be butchering, like, literally everything, but, like, origin story, TGM, Tetris in Japan, it gets fast, yeah. It gets pretty fast. But it has, like, stuff in it that, like, lets you handle the fastness in a way. Like, I don't know, there's something about it. I'm not getting all the details here, but you could probably watch a video about such. Like Demonin series, which I mentioned earlier. Holy heck. I'm gonna use that one so I can save the J for that. That's cool. Just like the cool message you can get in TGM1 when you do a T-spin. Me when they legitimize T-spins? Legitimize? Recognize, I guess. Oh, wait, I wanna put a O piece there. Yes, there we go. That is the power of looking ahead. Let's go. That works, that's so fine. And then we put that there, and then, oh, ooh, that rotation did not work out the way I wanted it to, but that's okay. Can we slip a S piece in? We sure can. That's so incredible. What the heck? Kinda wanna use a eyepiece down here, and then what is next? I think another eyepiece? That's right, it goes in the eyepiece hole. And where does this piece go? That's right, the eyepiece hole. 2 T-spins. That would be an insane attack in Tetris, the Grandmaster 2's versus mode, meow. Because, like, when you... Oh no, they got me on the TGM2 tangent now. Okay, how do I explain? Okay, when you clear lines in TGM2's versus mode, it will send what you cleared upside down and reverse to your opponent, if that makes sense. So that T thing that I cleared, it would send like a upside down hollow T, if that makes sense. When I say hollow, I mean it's like, oh, it's what it sounds like. Except it's like, there's holes, It's a T-shaped hole, yes, there we go. Which is such a peak idea. Not only that, but it also targets like the X position of where you sent the garbage. So that's honestly like one of the coolest things ever, and that's why people were so I can't say the word, but they were so mad when like the versus mode in this game did not have that. It didn't even have items. And the whack thing is, like, you may think, oh, items in a Tetris game, oh man, it's crazy. It's like not really all that competitive. And I mean, like, it's okay to not be competitive, I suppose. Even though like I've been getting into, oh my god, I'm getting in recursive layers of tangents here. Bear with me. What was I on now? It's the, oh my gosh, it's items aren't inherently bad. In fact, the items in TGM are pretty interesting and cool to the point where there's like counterplay that you can achieve with them, which I find like very dope. But because TGM 4 does not have that in its versus mode. Oh, that was so smart. The O piece was stuck there, so I had to do something else other than clear it. And also that flat J. Again, the flat tech is crazy. But yeah, the no, that's stuck, but that's perfectly fine. Wow. Wait, what was I on before the versus mode? No, I think that was it, because it's like I was talking about that upside down T. Spill that upside down T, sis. T-spin double sis. What am I saying? What is happening? Hey, we're in the 900s now. Nearing the end of the 1.1. And I gotta say, I'm honestly quite impressed, even with the, even with some of the things that TGM4 makes easier that TGM1 did not have. I am still very pleased with how I'm doing. To the point where it's like when I visited a round 1 and I was able to ball out with like a S5 or like S6 like on my first go there, and I was like, oh my goodness. And then my brother was like, wow, all that time on TGM4 really paid off, huh? And I was like, yeah, you know what, it really did. It was so cool. Wow, I can do that there. Awesome. And then the home stretch, it's kind of crazy to be clearing this. I hope I can transfer this tech to like actual TGM1, but you know what? A clear is a clear. Yippee! Wow, we've done it. And now the invisible roll, or the fading roll rather. Awesome. Oh, it's playing the old one too? That's so sick! That's so sick. Oh, I didn't get fading roll. That's really funny. Oh well, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I want to see the pieces, you know? I want to see this beautiful skin here. Oh my gosh. Like, it's so weird. It's so weird. I will take it. It's so amazing though. It's nice. Like, it's not to diminish like my work here. I don't mean to toot my own horn too much either. It's just really cool to be like hearing this theme here right now, and I hope to hear it in the real TGM1 someday on my Nintendo Switch. I will keep at it. Eventually, I will become a Grandmaster. Can I get one more Tetris in? No, I don't think I can get one more Tetris in. That's fine. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what it's all about. Thank you for the GG, Meep. Wait. S8? Holy heck, wait. I think I just gave a free Meep. I think I did my 2 already. Alright, hang on. Wait a minute. Wait, did I say Ulhar earlier? Oh my gosh, hello Miv, welcome to the... Wait, did I don't know, I like saw like the redeem, and I was like, usually like Ulhar like sends those, like as I'm like doing gaming shenanigans, which is kind of fun. Trying to keep up with such, but you know, it's all good. Hello. I don't know, either way, welcome to the Stuffs. Hello Juicy, welcome to the Stuffs, the TGM4 Stuffs. It's official, I have a TGM1 clear under my belt, except I have a lot more preview pieces and other nuances that make it easier, but you know what, I'll take it, I'll take the S8, this is insane. Oh my goodness. It was not Meep, it was Meep, not Meow, okay, yes. Look, I'm getting frazzled out here, I'm playing the video game. The 1.1 S9 to GM gap is pretty huge. Oh yeah, with the, I believe with the Toricons, I imagine, right? The Toricons being, like those checkpoints I talked about earlier, where you need to be at a certain level by a certain time and have a certain score. Yes. Also, thank you for the follow, Oshi Store. Wow. So yeah, it's 1.1, or 1.1. We have an S8. Now there's 2.1. What could this be about? Thank you for the follow, Ben. I'm actually gonna take a sip of water, which I realize I need to fill my bottle up. Isn't that crazy? I'll be right back without putting myself on the BRB screen. Maybe you can vibe out to the flowers chilling in the background or something. Okay, I'm back. Alrighty, holy moly. By the way, like S8, yeah, so like the ranks in TGM1 or TGM4's normal 1.1 go from 9 to 1, S1 to S9, Grandmaster. So yeah, that is a crazy, like, grade to get. Oh my goodness. I've been trying to hit it without the extra button, but keep coming up. Oh yeah, that is also true, yeah. So yeah, with the existence of the extra button, that means that, I guess that plays into like some time requirements a little bit. Is it time to learn the extra button? Is it time to be an extra gamer? Because I don't know, yeah, again, peeps are like concerned about, you know, like the muscle memory of like having to like now add like an extra button and stuff. People, it's a funny meme. Someone, I don't know when it started, but like people started referring to it to the fish button, where like you just hold down the fish button, or you have you have a weight on your desk or something on your keyboard to like hold down the button, like you're fishing. Kind of just like you're cheesing something, maybe? I don't know, maybe it's somewhat similar to that, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's something to do here. PM is 8 minutes, yeah, 9:30 IRC. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. Yeah, new ball game. It's familiar rules. Let's see what 2.1's about. Oh my gosh, wait, it's Def. Welcome to Def Mode from TGM2 with a very sick remix of the TGM1 theme. So, Def Mode. Oh yeah, this is Def. Yeah, this is Def Mode. So, funnily, how do I even? What? I just took out the piece when I wanted to put in. Anyway, TGM2 releases. Wild acclaim. Everyone loves puzzle games. All is one with the universe. And then they make Tetris the Grandmaster. Ooh, Tetris the Grandmaster, the absolute, the plus, the yes. They make a revision to Tetris the Grandmaster 2, add Def Mode. TA Def Mode. And I remember wondering like what the TA stood for. It's the absolute, dummy. Like in Tetris, the absolute, the Grandmaster. Oh my god, I should just stop talking, you know? It's... So yeah, as you can see, if you make a mistake, it's pretty funny to try and recover, because they've reduced the delay between clearing lines and getting another... Oh my gosh, getting another... thingy. Oh my gosh, please. Oh, no, why'd you swap it now? No, I meant to do it in a reverse order. Me when I add a hold button. Oh no, it's over. It is so over. Wait. I can't do much about that. Unless I am strapped for space? That's... No, I had... Wait, that other piece should have gone there instead of the order I did, and that J piece could have gone somewhere different. Oh, the leniency of TGM4, I gotta hand it to them. I gotta hand it to them, because you could not do that in TGM2. No, I don't triple rotate much. Wait, I don't triple rotate much. Are you saying, like, I should get into triple rotating? Because, like, I was thinking, like, in my mind, I was thinking, triple rotation, isn't that usually a finesse error in, you know, like, guideline Tetris? Brother, This is not Guideline Tetris. Yeah, I think you might be referring to, like, the thing where you have, like, 2 rotation buttons for, like, left and right. So you could, like, hold 2? Can you hold 2 to initial rotate twice or something? No? Maybe? Am I making any sense? And yeah, that top board play was very funny. I want to save the replay just for that alone, even though I'm recording it right now. In this game, there is triple rotate. Interesting, I see. Okay. Yeah, I have not considered triple rotating. I guess, is it like a niche scenario kind of thing, or maybe I'll like learn like how many applications I can... What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say I'll find more applications for using it than I initially thought or something. Yeah, that might be it. So yeah, you can hold down both that and both whatever's to pre-rotate a 180. Interesting. Very cool, very cool. Oh my goodness. So, interesting thing about Def. I think this is what got me on to... Oh, no. Okay. Maybe I just don't talk again. I don't know. But yeah, hacking Def mode, TA Def mode, there is a event that goes on every year that the TGM community holds called the Carnival of Def. It's just a thing where you try and add to the cumulative Def toll by getting as high as a level as you can on TGM2's Def mode. And, you know, it's like kind of a casual-ish thing, you know, like anyone's recommended to like try it out and whatnot, and you can just like add to the Def toll, and the more peeps that are doing it, the more the Def toll can get added to. And this is exactly what I've been doing like a couple of times after seeing Chrono Saga make videos about a video about the Carnival of Def, and look at where I am today. Very cool. Go watch his video on from DJ Max, I don't know, on the Def mode. What am I, like, when I can't figure out what I want to say, my first thing is to reference something completely different. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, there actually is a song called On in DJ Max Respect V. Maybe I should play it. Or maybe they should, that was a sick pre-rotate. Maybe it would be cool if the game wasn't so, like, heavy, like, oh my, no, okay, yeah, this is where level 300 is where the lock delays get even shorter. Very scary. What was I saying? I was saying that DJ Max Respect V, like, if it took up less space, maybe I would, like, have it installed on my system more, but I guess they have to like have all of the songs ready to play, or sorry, all the music videos and like all that stuff, even if you don't own the DLC, because like in ranked mode you can encounter any song whether you own it or not. So yeah, it does make things a little bit tough there. But, you know, just let me, like, have, like, a, smaller file, whatever, of it. Make the thing blurry, or maybe just don't have the whatever at all. Oh my god, it would have been an honor to hear the Def harmonica. It would have been an honor to hear the Def harmonica. Man. Are we gonna get a Carnival of 2.1 this year? That would be so funny. That would be so good. That would be peak marketing for TGM4 or something, maybe. IRS the broadside of a J or I to the top of a stack so it doesn't get stuck in a gap. I'll explain in a voice call time, but you're leaving a lot of basic survival movement tech on the table. I see, I see. So you mean like... Oh, so you mean like the flat side of like a J or a I. Yeah, I'm like aware of such. I probably just need to do it more, as you can see here. How long have I been playing for? Just out of curiosity. I'm still gonna be on this. Oh, it's only been an hour. Crazy. But yeah, there are all sorts of, like, shenanigans to learn here. L. Oh, the L. Okay, I see. I got, Siva Gunnard, as it were. I don't know if I would have done that with the, thing instead of, like, putting the O piece there, but we're already, like, 5 blocks from that decision, so it's best to move on. Okay, I need to, like, get into death mode, I feel. Like, by that, or just 20G mode, where it's like I said before, some things that you could have done on lower gravities become more impossible here due to the blocks falling immediately. So I kind of gotta lock in, like the lock delay in death mode. I've made this joke before. Again, it's really awesome that the old music is just, like, in here like this. I guess there's nothing stopping them from having it. It's just fun. Again, Ratatouille GIF. When you're playing this in TGM4, and you think back to your time at the arcade on TGM1. Maybe an O would have been better there, but I'm already here, and there we are. O here, and then that. It really is crazy how accessible now this thing is. Like, I know that, accessible in 2 ways. One, you can actually, like, play this game because, like, well, I mean, like, stuff was, like, Japan only, I suppose. Like, for the TGM series until they, wrong order, but we'll take it. Something about the series... It's more they localized, not, you know what I mean, they released it officially for the whatevers, and then, now you have hold and other stuff to help you a little bit along the way. That's all I'll say on the matter, because I actually do need to lock in. I don't know about that. Like, half of the battle in TGM is not freaking out about your misdrops. Just letting them be. Yep. Ah. Okay. All right. Trying to expand my vision. Expand my vision and see more of the next cue. Okay. Send help once I reach level 300. One, two, four. I didn't even hear the death harmonica. I scammed myself. Oh, tragic. A new PB though. 332 is not bad in the slightest. Oh my. We run it back. We run it back. Oh man. Like, it is crazy how it feels, like, feasible now, again, with all the, like, little assists and stuff. But just out of reach enough where you're still, like, improving at things. But yeah, I'm glad they added these modes. And I'm wondering what they're adding next, because they did mention, like, an update of some sort, if I remember correctly. Oh my goodness. Gotta fill in that left side. I do have a hold, I'm just, like, thinking of what I'd want to hold right now. Or maybe there's just nothing I want to hold at the moment. Or now there is. See? It's problem solved. Sorry. I was thinking of doing something else there, but it's kind of fixed. Again, don't dwell on the past too much, just keep moving forward. Just keep holding 6. I like that one video of someone watching someone learn how to play Guilty Gear. I think it was Majin Obama watching someone watching someone learn Guilty Gear Strive. And when someone was teaching her numpad notation, she was like, my favorite number is 6 because I'm always moving forward. And I was just like, oh my goodness, that's so amazing. Fighting games really are something so great. Truly are. So when do I go back to playing them? That's a really good question. It would be really funny right now to mention how fighting EX Layer had gone down to like 1 cent, I think. Not 1 cent. What am I saying? $1. It is $1. I think it's still $1. Old game, and you know, they decided to do a big sale on it. This is relevant because Arika, the developers of TGM4, also worked on that game. And I found it actually pretty interesting. It's kind of neat. Haven't delved too much into all the mechanics yet, but I found a character that I like, which is cool. It's always an important thing to find the character that you'll be Oh, that was the wrong way. Find the character that you will journey with in the game or something. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. It's but yeah, it will be neat to eventually like delve back into fighting games. I still need to get back into Plus R because that game is dope as heck. I don't necessarily know if the ship has sailed for Skullgirls at the moment. I could delve back into it, but I need to be way more confident on like basically be way more confident on more than just Philia, and also be a little more unpredictable with Philia because she has so much movement stuff, but all I do is approach the same and whatnot. Every time I'm jumping into someone, it's always going to be a air attack or an overhead. It's kind of just like, I gotta mix it up. She's a blender. A blend tech blender. No, you are so close to getting it. It's driving me mad. I'm so sorry. I do appreciate that though. That is like, not the driving you mad part. I'm close to getting it part. That is like very cool. I just need to like, I need to watch back my replays. That's what I can do. I can watch back, think a little more about what you're talking about. Maybe again in like a voice call in the near future or a voice whatever. I will see what you're talking about a little bit more, and then I can finally open my third absolute eye. I almost said fourth, but I guess if you already have 3 eyes, then that would be something there. Yeah, we're kind of chilling, but don't get too comfortable. Comfort is the enemy. So sorry if I've missed anything as I'm Tetrising. Oh. Like the O block in Tetris, the Grandmaster. Specifically that kind of O block, not the O block in like say which game has O spins right now? Which game has an O spin in it? Like official O spin. Because that's some funny stuff, I gotta tell you. That's some real ammunition against the guideline system. Family of systems. Oh. There's... Okay. I was about to be like, there's no way that J piece rotates in there. Yeah, there's no way when you rotate it like that. Okay, it's getting faster. Lock in. That's fine. Down stacking. Okay, yeah, that's the thing. So, like, you're gonna, like, imagine the piece sequence, or, like, the rotation, or, like, just whatever order of things you want to do, but then you're gonna, like, do it incorrectly, and then you're still gonna be stuck on that mind of, like, thinking for, like, whatever piece you were handling, but you're gonna be doing that for the next couple of pieces, and then, like, it takes you a little bit to regain the grasp of, like, where you are in your queue, in your mental stack, if you will. Pun intended. Oh no, not the eye dependencies. Well, that's fine. Send help. Don't plug that. It's not a good idea, except when you do that. And then the flat, and the... Ooh, we're in it. We're in it to win it, like Guy Fieri. Welcome to Flavortown. Thank you, Def Harmonica. Oh, that J was fine, actually. That J was so fine to put in there. I was not trying to be greedy. Is there an eye in sight? Yes. Woo! Oh, that works. Wait, no. Oh, that worked, but it did. Oh, no, it's kind of... Oh, what the hell? Are you serious? That... Wait, that ice spin, wait, lock in. Oh, it was one away. Like the hit, Price is Right minigame, one away. Oh, shoot. You're joking. Oh, no, you're kind of real for that. No, you gotta save those noises for channel point rewards. That's kind of real. That's so real. Oh my gosh. I actually do need to calm down. It's gonna be so fine. It's actually going to be incredibly fine. If you get it Warrior Twisted, if you lock in, you can do anything. You can stack the cleanest you've ever seen. You can become the next somebody, I don't know. Meanwhile, I'm a mere Tetris clown and I'm just staring in awe of your skills. Thank you. Yeah, again, it does like take a bit like here and there, but yeah, I appreciate the compliment. So close to 500 indeed. Official O-Spin, Tetris64, Tetris Stardust, I think. Stardust? Interesting, a Flash game, huh. Very cool, very cool. I wonder if it had... I wonder if it had music in it, because as we all know, Music Sounds Better With You by the hit group Stardust, aka half of Daft Punk. Man, did anyone catch that live stream that they did? It was like something radio. I forget the name of it, but they had like a radio thing. It was just a DJ set, but it was a really good DJ set. It was pretty good. And then at the end of it, they showed like some clip of like, I think Daft and Punk, like in a... Oh no, they showed like a briefcase or whatever with, what was it? It showed like something being opened and it was top secret, and then after that it cut to like a thing of like Daft Punk like riding off in the distance on like a car, and then like the live stream ended, and then I was like, wow, that was incredible. And then as expected they took down the live stream. So that's the thing, it's like, I don't know, I'm more tangents. When you're listening to music, or like you're listening to like a DJ set or something, you feel the urge sometimes maybe to like write down every song that you hear, if possible, or like some of the songs that you hear, because you want to come back to them, you know? But then it's like you're not like in the moment, kinda, and there's something magical a little bit about like hearing a song, like in like a set like that or something, and then it's just like, I will not hear that, or I may never stumble into that again. Or something. I don't know. It's like, maybe the more magical feeling is like just being there like in the moment, and like not like worrying about having to like jot down like every little thing, you know? I guess that's what it could be. Or something along those lines. And they did play some like classics, like Music Sounds Better With You. Like, I popped off when that came on. That was such a good, like, thing to bring in. And what else did they play that I recognized? Because I'm honestly drawing a blank, as if this is match game. Not sure. Oh, that's a better fit. Me when I'm doing linear regression for the line of best fits. We'll take it. Oh, this is exhilarating. I'm really glad I have decided to revisit this game and see all the new stuff that they added. I thought it would be like a little too out of my league, but yeah, this is like bridging the gap, I gotta say. Hey! Ah, I gotta save those sounds. Gotta focus. Ah, there's no line there. Wait, no, okay. Yeah. Cool. Ooh, that works, man, that works. It's whatever. It works, it doesn't. It's whatever, however that one song goes by Bruno Mars and Rose. Also, it's crazy that since I got like so far earlier, this all feels, it's not Child's Play, mind you. I'm not saying it's Child's Play, but I am saying that I have leveled up a little bit, maybe. I think. Doesn't feel as daunting anymore. Oh, okay, that's good, fine. Oh no! Sure. Slippery. Pieces are a little bit slippery. Shut up. I'm sorry myself. I did not mean to tell you to shut up, but you know. We got something here. Ah, shut up. Literally. Sorry. No, we're not doing that. No. Oh, yeah, it's over. I was panicking, etc. It was a pretty good run, I do have to say. Ah, no. I could have just kept it going. I can keep it going a little bit longer, that's the thing. But then, like, I throw in the towel a little bit, and then it's like, oh, wait a minute, I actually did have a little bit more of a chance to survive there. But I appreciate I appreciate you believing in me, though, Juice. And I'm so close to triple rotation. I don't have the buttons mapped, or maybe I do. Maybe I do, actually. I'm gonna check in a moment. But also, hello, CT. Welcome to the stuffs. The 2.1, or sorry, the TGM4 stuffs. I'm realizing that this update was pretty darn cool, I do have to say. The better you get at this, you're going to make mistakes. What the heck? I had an alarm going. You're going to make mistakes and then just patch them up when RNG or board position gets better. Oh, that's incredibly true. That's a very good point. Cause like, nobody is a machine, but like eventually you'll still be able to like clean stuff up. Anything that looks like, oh, there's a hole there, you could have made it better. Could I have made it better? We are playing in def mode, and you're telling me you could have stacked that better in this gravity, in this lock delay, and steamed hams, but it's TGM. CT, can you break down concepts? I'm still feverish. Oh no, hope you get better soon. Still. Can you break down Tetris concepts? Triple rotate. What? Wait, you're kidding. Are you sure? Triple rotates are the thing in TGM4? This is the most exploding head emoji post I've ever seen. You're joking. Are you sure? Why am I asking him, are you sure? He's color thief, but at the same time, it's like, really? Are they not a thing? Well, I'm still gonna check if my whatevers are set anyway. Wherever they would be good, you 180 IRS instead. Bro, it wasn't real. Okay, I do have a thing for right rotation, I guess. Huh, interesting. Maybe, I think. But do I want that? I don't know. It's like... Well, I guess I still need to like set something. It's just, what do I... Okay, tell you what. That and that. Alright, my extra button. Wait, that's carrot? Why is it carrot? I mean, it's fine, I'm just wondering. Why is it carrot here? But my extra button, oh no. What would... I do not... Wait, hang on. I don't need space hard drop. Extra... I'm not even using extra anyway. What am I talking? I'm not using the fish button. I am not using the fish button. Which is crazy for a cat to say, but... Oh my goodness. I don't know. I'm not sure. I should really go to sleep. It's like 1:30 over here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that would probably be advisable. But thank you so much for joining. It was very nice to see you. Thank you for tuning in if you actually do decide to scoot off. Good luck on the 2.1. I got this. Thank you so much. I got blown up at Cardiff. Oh no. So I cleared 1.1 with a S8, which is insane. And I'm almost on level 500 in 2.1. Yes, we'll say that. Take care, y'all. Farewell. What am I thinking here? I think... I'm like thinking of the buttons that I've just assigned and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm panicking. But it's like, it's literally chill, I think. The 180s will come with due time. I think. Wait, okay, that's fine. I was like panicking a little bit, but it's honestly okay. And like what I'm doing right now is like I'm not like hard dropping or sorry, manual locking the pieces when they come down because I don't need to yet. I honestly don't have to at this very moment in time. All it will do is probably impede my progress a tiny bit because I'm trying to go faster. No, we're still at it. But that does kind of remind me of when I would, I still do this. I play, like, shmups and twin-stick shooters and whatnot, and, like, for example, like Eschatos, I don't have the normal clear under my belt, like normal original clear, but, and I kid you not, I had like, wait, no, that doesn't have to do with it. Well, no, I still want to mention it anyway. I had 5 lives going into the final boss. 5. And I did not clear that. I didn't even get to the final phase. I didn't even get to the TLB part. Oh, that T could have gone the other way, so I could make room for either that I, not the I, the J or L, whichever one those are. But I may need to lock in for a brief moment just so I can survive here. Good. Skim. No. We do that, and then this. Okay, let me stop talking for real now. That, story about, whatever could be for later or something, I don't know. I'm just stacking blocks. What do you want me to do? Talk? I commend everyone that has taken TGM to GDQ, which is happening right now, by the way. Not TGM at GDQ. Wait, heck. But yeah, lots of stuff. Cause like the runners, like not all of them I think had this, but like the runners would be also commentating, just like I'm doing right now. Except with, I have no other words on the topic actually. I don't know, they were just playing while commentating, that's all. Yep. F harmonica, here I come. That's sick. Oh, stop talking, no. You can pop off, but just mini, and then keep it going. A sausage and double it. Whatever the vocal stim is. That one actually did hurt a little bit because I could see the path out of it, but like when I rotate, when I'm like handling a piece and then it goes wrong, but my mind is still like going through the motions of setting that one piece, then like 2 pieces later I'm still thinking about that one piece and like still making the moves and motions and stuff. But yeah, dang, rough, unfortunate. Oh, that was funny earlier when Juicy meant to type GN for good night, but instead said Grandmaster. Grandmaster, oh, she's sorry. Dang. I only have to hit 500 to unlock 3.1. What am I waiting for? Lock in, lock in. I like pushing buttons multiple times. Moss understands the visceral feeling. It is pretty good. It is pretty nice. But yeah, I need to like flick my hands a little bit. Like I'm not like... I'll stretch them like a little bit right now. I will stretch them while the song Happy Happy plays over my results screen. Which didn't used to be a thing anymore. Or before. Like, the results screen... Or sorry, it would just show your results for a little bit and then like it would just go to the game over, whatever thing, I think. Or no, maybe it just goes straight to the game over. It didn't have this. Now it is funny to be hearing like Happy Happy like every time now, instead of like when you clear the game and whatnot, but we don't need to gatekeep music here. Except for that one time when I was like, thinking about Tumbleseed and how they added like a Peaks update to like make stuff easier and whatnot to introduce peeps to the game and stuff a little bit. And then like I was hearing like the final boss music in like the end of the peak levels, and I'm like, what is this? I climbed all the way over there before, but it's like, again, you know, we don't need to keep music. It's kind of crazy. I don't know what I was, but you know, it was funny. Maybe I don't know. Funny TM asterisk trademark, all rights reserved. I should play Tumbleseed on stream. That would be a nice game. If anyone's heard of Ice Cold Beer, it's that, but in video game roguelite form. It's pretty good. And that's the thing, because like you have like these physical games and whatnot. It's like really cool and whatnot. I guess this is where I segue into pinball, maybe. Yes, pinball. Went to a pinball museum at some point, and then it all changed my worldview of pinball. What was it like? It was me trying out a couple of interesting old tables. One called OXO by Williams, and it's just a simple old machine where you're trying to get tic-tac-toes in multiple places. Like, you have like one central board, and when you hit certain targets, they will put an X or an O there, depending on like what mode you're set to. And you're just trying to make like tic-tac-toe multiple times, and then like I think you can like hit something to score your tic-tac-toe or something. And it's just like very amusing. It's like an amusing like time trying to like get those tic-tac-toes. And sometimes you may have to like nudge the board a little bit to nudge the table to get the ball to fall in one of the things. One of the chutes before it goes into the main play area. And I find that like really interesting. Like there's just like a lot of like mini things that you can do throughout your like each ball that you're playing in pinball. It's just very amusing stuff. I could talk about this for like many other tables as well, but I will keep it simple and just talk about Spanish Eyes, also by Williams. And it's a funny table in the regards that like, see, like back then they didn't have anything like regulate, or they didn't have like a certain pattern for like where to place flippers on a pinball table, so they were kind of just like trying out a bunch of things. And what they ended up with on that table, as I try to picture it in my head and explain it without topping out in Tetris the Grandmaster 4, what you do there is that you have two flippers. Yes, that is how pinball usually goes, but again, they were figuring things out, so we'll give it to them. Two flippers. You have a hole in the middle, but you also have like a bumper like in the middle, so it's hard to explain, but essentially you could nudge the table like a bunch to try and like influence some extra motion and like get the ball to like bounce back up into play pretty much with the bumper that's there, and I find that really amusing. It's gonna be a while. It's slippery though, that's the thing. Oh, no. Caught goofing off an early game. That's kind of all that was. Caught goofing off in an early game. And I couldn't downsec it. I remember playing Tap with Oz on old Fight K2 and it ran like at half the frame rate and def was still too fast. Absurd. Very absurd. So one has to wonder what music they have for the, for 500 and beyond. I should know, I have the Tetris Trilogy soundtrack that I got from Super Sweep Records, not sponsored. My first CD purchase, along with Ridge Racer Type 4's soundtrack. Pretty cool experience. Thankfully, I have a laptop with a CD drive on it. Words in 2025. So I was able to listen to the music. And yes, it's pretty good. Oh man. Well, I'll do that. I don't necessarily like the stack, but oh, I meant to rotate the eyepiece. Come on, we're in the early game. It's fine. I don't need to be hard on myself, but it's also like this section again, it's not a easy thing. It's not easy, but it is more free than the other speeds. Therefore, I should take advantage of the slower gravity and just make lines, honestly. Just make lines and progress yourself further along the, along something, I don't know. Oh man. High dependencies. Must be done. If I were better with that, I would have put a S piece, I think. Flat. Oh, that works. Oh, what? No, you gotta be joking. But that's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. Keep it open. Thank you. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Ah. And you will think I'm scrub quoting. You will think I'm scrub quoting, and that is perfectly fine. Sometimes I felt like a little bit of stiffness in some of my rotates. I know I actually really could have like done like a little bit better with like the thing. I don't know what exact moment where like things fell apart. Some of my inputs felt they were weird. I don't know if it's just my laptop's like keyboard. Maybe I should be using like some other key. Oh my god! I can't look. It's like one line, just one line. Oh, I am running it back after this, by the way, but like, literally one line. Oh my god. Oh, blame me, Hara? Oh my goodness. And Masa, say F, say heck, so no, it doesn't have to. Do I need you to swear for— oh, that was last time? No, this was this time. Yeah, it was. Okay, it's— ooh, no, you don't have to swear again. Oh. Wow. That was a trip, I'm not gonna lie, I am going back into it. I'm just gonna BRB like one more time, except without going into BRB screen. Because it's not a long BRB, just a short one. I'm back. How was Karnov's? I went O2, but I never went O2 in sets. That's kind of real. If I get HP Fire, will I consider that a win? Zazie mirrors right now, it's scary. Is that the clown guy? Or someone else? Like, man, if I had realized Karnov's Revenge is that one game with the Joker or whatever peep with like the card thingy. Man, I should have joined into that. All good, there's always next Tuesday though. Referring to the Community Lab, a pretty neat series of weekly fighting game tournaments on Fightcade, where you can delve into all sorts of stuff there. Kind of parallels to Puzzle Wednesday a little bit, where we kind of do the same thing. It's now every other week. Oh yeah, understandable, yeah. Are you talking Community Lab, us, or both? Yep. Oh my goodness. Who, what? Yes, you see this very interesting thing called Puzzle Wednesday. Isn't it amazing? Puzzle games on Wednesdays? Who could have thought of such a thing? Very novel concept. A Tetris concept, if you will. Puzzle games aren't real? Then what am I playing right now? A fighting game? Oh, that thing was not wide enough, but that's fine. Like, it wasn't wide enough to, like, move the eyepiece over. That's cool. Eat! Up. Yes. There are no clears happening. Things are about to get a little bit faster. That's fine. I'm so glad for some of the leniencies that were added into TGM1. Like eyepiece rotations not being as stiff. Eyepiece in one. Fixable. Think of Puzzle Wednesday. I'm just thinking about now, like Mr. Driller and stuff, and I'm thinking about how there's this Flash game for the Fairly Odd Parents called Cleft versus the Thingamajigs, and it was a platformer where you go horizontally and you hit colored blocks to clear them and make your way through while the level auto-scrolls. I thought I saw another game somewhere made by somebody that had like a similar mechanic, and maybe it was like a reskin, or maybe they just like copied the whatever or something, I don't know. But like, yeah, that game. And then like, what's interesting, I guess, is like some of the blocks will have gems on them, and if you collect 10 gems of one color, it will turn you into like that like version of Cleft, and it gives you like different attack patterns. So maybe one is like you attack like straight, maybe one of them is you do damage to like all blocks in a radius, kind of circle radius, I think. Stuff like that. It was pretty interesting, and I guess it feels Driller adjacent in a way. Maybe that's my Mr. Driller. I thought that was the right one. Should have waited for the O there. Oh, yeah, I'm talking, it's over. No! I had it! It's like, I don't know. Hello, Nightshine. Welcome to the stuffs, the TGM4 stuffs. Yeah, what game collecting gems? Okay, that's called Cleft versus the Thingamajigs. It's a Fairly Odd Parents Flash game. Cleft referring to Timmy's role when he goes into the Crimson Chin comic books. He's Cleft the Boy Chin Wonder, the sidekick to the Crimson Chin. Yes. I get jump scared by non-IRS J's and L's a lot. Interesting, interesting. Very cool, very cool. Let me think. What else? No, I say it's cool that, like, you had noticed such in my play, which I guess is easy when you're not playing. Very easy to get in the zone, auto zone, when you're playing, but when you are watching, it's much easier to recognize things, which is why it's always good to view your replays. Also, I think I'm gonna try to, like, I'll see how it goes, but, like, I wanna, like, leave my like, if I find that stacking higher or, like, doing something would give me a better board position somehow, then I guess I'll do that. But otherwise, I guess I should be, like, keeping it low, because I'm not going for, like, Tetrises per se. I'm just trying to get by. Also, I forgot if I mentioned Nightshine. That game is a Flash game. You could probably find it on Flashpoint or something. Crazy how the game is about squares taking over the world, and I'm not talking squares from Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. Like, squares and cubes are replacing, like, bike wheels and ice cream and all that stuff, and it's like, you gotta stop the squares, and then I'm like, squares are cool, though. Can't stop the squares. It's like you can't stop the Bum Rush, a album by Len, which I had discovered off of the game Drop Mix with their Baffler card, Steal My Sunshine. Baffler cards usually being, like, unexpected cards that you wouldn't really, or, I don't know, just, like, amusing cards to, like, hear in a music game, as the game is about placing down cards and, like, having the music from them, like, appear, like, on the board, like, as you're playing. So it's like Fuser, or what Fortnite has now with, like, jam tracks. But Drop Mix came first, so respect your elders. Looking kind of ugly, not gonna lie. Don't cover the hole. I can fit that piece there, which helps. I had to double check what kind of parity I was on for those pieces, but I think I should stay a little more quiet now, especially as I reach the Deaf Harmonica zone. Up! No, we're not doing it, we're locking in. This is gonna be hard to recover from. Good, so I can unveil the hole. Or reveal, kind of, I think. Something? Unveil? I'm not getting the, like, I want to, like, yeah, I am getting jump scared by the non-IRS things. I'm like, what happened? You were right, Juicy. Someone say Juicy was right in the chat? Ah, that's pretty unfortunate. There's no saving that. Dang. Dang, 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 dang. Not having a pyramid at 300-ish can start kneecapping your movement. Gosh darn it. I can do it, like, seriously. I feel capable. We may not even get to queue up at this rate. I'm too busy grinding Grandmaster for this one. And since there are Grandmaster grades in other modes than Master Mode, it's a little more feasible now. Goodness gracious. But yeah, as Juicy is mentioning, the pyramid shape. I might not be able to fully explain it. Well, yeah, it's a pyramid shape, but like, what it lets you do is like, it lets you be able to accept like any piece kinda, and like be able to like let it traverse like safely towards the bottom. Something along those lines. I can't tell if I'm hearing like the IRS sound. Like, no, are there even IRS sounds in this? The shing that, you know, appears when you do a IRS move. I feel like I'm not hearing this, but maybe it's because my volume is low on sound effects. I'm gonna leave that flat, and I'm gonna do this eye. Yep. Okay, yeah, I do hear it. It's just like quiet. Again, probably just me and my volume mixing. Good. That works. That's cool. That's the best I can do right now. Once again, this update has been really cool. I'm glad they added these modes. Wrong. Right. That was awkward. The harmonica. I meant to rotate that I. I meant to rotate that J. I'm like, it's not a IRS thing. Maybe this. I did not mean to rotate that, like, L piece, like, to the left. That was crazy. I got an achievement for using right IRS 2,500 times. Yep. Hello, Q-Hunter. Welcome to the stuffs, the TGM4 stuffs. It's actually going pretty amazing. I got a clear on 1.1 normal, which emulates TGM1. And it's a little bit, like, similar to it, but you just have, like, hold and, like, more next pieces, so it does make things a little bit easier. And I got S8 in that. The ranking goes from 9 to 1, S1 to S9, and then Grandmaster there, so pretty good. The gap between S9 and Grandmaster is, like, pretty steep, though, so there's more work to be done. And in 2.1 here, which emulates TA Def Mode in TGM2, I've been doing pretty well. My highest is 499, like level 499, and you get unlock something after 500, so we're close. We are due. We are so due. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna mute for just a quick moment. Okay, I'm back. Let's roll once more. Yeah, like some of the oddities of like me not getting a rotate that I want. It's like I don't get it like after the piece comes in. Like it's not, I don't know, it's like, I'm trying to explain. It's not based on what the initial, like, rotation was. I kind of just, like, flubbed the input or something. I don't know what's up there. I'm being, like, more conscious of my button presses. I'm trying not to, like, fall flat on my face when the gravity gets really fast. I didn't know where to put that. That's the same piece. Oh, I want this L block. It's a little bit shinier. Funny dependency I'm putting up there. Oh, we're managing. This is way better of a piece to put. Yeah, the game it's oh. Oh, that rotation. So, wait. Okay. Nothing ever happened. Game really is the anti-tangent game. I guess any game could be an anti-tangent game, but it's like, if you're not focusing, you will die. Kinda great. It's a great meditative process. Ah, that doesn't rotate because it's too low, I think. But this will. No, we are not dying. I lost the plot. Appreciate the compliment on the save, wherever it was. But yeah, that eye, like, I was down stacking, like, towards unblocking, like, the eye well. And if I had that, like, I feel like it wouldn't have been, like, smooth sailing, but smoother than before. The more you manual you will lock and find your own tempo, the less the section speedups will catch you. This could be true. This could be really true. I will consider it. I will see what I can do without, like, messing myself up too much, but that is very true. When you're faster than the game, anything is possible. I can't believe this game exists, man. 20 years. Can't wait for the new update now. Ah, it should have gone the other way. Oh well. Oh, I was gonna hold to, like, try and, like, save that, but yikes. Ooh, I should have done IRS on that T piece so it wouldn't have gotten stuck, I think. Awkward stack, but be kinda okay. Let's wait for the eye piece. Oh, well. I don't want to cover it up, I kind of have to. In my mind somewhere that crazy L-spin worked. SRS moment, wait. I meant to rotate that. Like, I just did not rotate. Maybe I should have my input thing on. That shows inputs. Already? Ah, no. Hard. Wrong. And to rotate. Not realize the well was opening up that quickly. Yes! Yes! It ends at 500! You're kidding! You're kidding! That's okay, that's a Toricon, actually. I didn't reach a checkpoint, but that's a clear in my books! Oh, yes! Oh! Yes! I didn't get the Toricon, but I don't care! Yes! Wow! Oh my god. Oh, me when I forget the Toricon, that means there's even more to do there, but that doesn't matter. That's a 500 Oh, puzzle 40, exciting. Oh, Thank you for the support. Thank you for the GGs. Oh my goodness, that is awesome. I will even screenshot that. Wait, my input was always visible. What am I talking about? I was in the zone, AutoZone. I was in the zone.com, the Microsoft website for casual gaming. Oh my gosh, wow. Oh my goodness, that's a save. What a save, like Rocket League. Oh. I want to relive those last like 10 like pieces again, because it was like I was clearing up stuff like a little bit more. Stuff was looking a little bit dicey. I was thinking one more line, and it's like it just happened. It really happened. Wow. All right, that's 1.1 and 2.1 cleared, and now 3.1. I wonder if anyone would even know like whether to like move left and right on these. I think they'll probably figure it out. Maybe I'll also take a sip of water, because that was exhilarating. Gonna echo Xerxian's be dumb faster. Correct. Wow. Alright, I'm scared. I think this is based on Shirase mode, I don't know, but either way, let's just jump right into it, see what's up. Yep, we're still in def mode, as it turns out. Or 20G land, as it were. That's alright, just do what you did with, the previous mode, and you'll be all set. Also, apologies if you're hearing a phone buzzing. The TGM is calling. You and I love symbols. Oh, it is Shirase, okay. Really? Huh. Crazy. So, whatever. It's all good. Let's see here. Oh, whoa. What happened? Can we reach 100? At least one more line. Hey, 100. Jazz one was a little bit of a wash because I wasn't expecting like the big speed, but you know, recovery's good. Ouch, my bones. Ow, oof, ouch. You are S1. Dang. That's all it takes for S1, huh? Alright. We'll run it back with the knowledge that this is Shirase, which gets really crazy. Shirase being a mode from TGM4. The Terror Instinct. Speaking of terror, so the TGM account on Twitter had posted Happy New Fear, and they posted like some footage of like a Tetris like thing, or TGM thing. And when you start off your message with Happy New Fear, that's gotta be some of the most diabolical stuff of all time, let me tell you. Do I understand everything that was happening in that video? Not as much. Oh, that was a good place for 2 eyepieces, but I kind of flubbed it. Wait, why'd my T-piece spawn upside down? Because I was not 180ing there. I don't think. Like, it literally spawned upside down. Uh, 100 again? 100 again? 100 again? 100 again? 99. Hello, Ardrox, welcome to the stuffs, the TGM4 stuffs. Oh my goodness. Turns out, the new normal modes are kind of crazy. I did like a regular normal mode to warm up, then cleared 1.1 normal, then had quite the journey with 2.1 normal. I eventually was able to reach like level 500, at which point I remembered, yes, Def Mode does have Toricons, but I really didn't care. It was such an incredible feat. And now I am meeting my match in Shirase mode. Accidental 180. Yeah, maybe an accidental 180. I do have the other buttons binded, but, you know. Shirase feels slippery than any fast mode in TGM. Yeah, I would say so. And I already played through that one section of 2.1, oh gosh, of def mode when it was like slippery. The blocks felt like kind of slippery, so it's even more slippery. Ouch. That works, I guess. Doesn't like quite work, but you know, we'll just say it does to make him happy. Waiting for my chance to put one of those there. Get down from here. I can't get down from that. Maybe. Oh, that was clever. That was actually really clever. Oh, that was smart. Oh, what? What? Ah, it's slippery, yeah. Guess he was right, once again. Oh, I gotta... nope. Just put down more pieces for the PvE. Hey, 141. You are 1S1 something, etc. Oh, I don't know, it's tricky business. I just need to get like a cleaner start and then everything will fall into place like a falling blocks puzzle game. That sounds like a nice quote for some nerd that enjoys puzzle games or something. Yep, that works actually. Like, some things you can do is you can kind of like make the piece like slowly fall down the stairs, so to speak, to like make use of the lock delay. Like that. Run gaming. Ah. That's tough for sure, it's tough for sure. Doable, but tough. Oh no. Oh my gosh, wait. Yeah. Unless 100! Should've saved that J for that, but I didn't think I was getting this far. Ah, it's slipped. It's like I only want to move it over by one, but it's like, S1. Wow. Incredible. But we go again. What is that T? I'm sorry. Me when I... Sorry, I don't mean to do this too much. Me when I, like, hold my current piece, but then it's like... Hey, what's my next piece? Oh, that was it. Oh, that was smart. Oh. Oh, yeah. I like the guitar section in this song. Dang. 133. Close, but no cigar. Still S1. I'm convinced that there's no, like, singular digit number, like, ranks in this mode. Ah, yeah. That was crazy, that the T was able to hop back up there like that. Yeah. Gosh darn it. Just need to, like, get the rotations that I want. I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's like, okay, yeah, it's like, I don't know, it just feels stiff when it shouldn't be. Ah, it's not ready. Good weight. Me when I'm playing Ricci Mahjong. Ah. Oh, that, no, never mind. Just roll with it. It was almost cool. It became a little bit less cooler as I kept talking about it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. 198 though, 198. 198, 198. I am still S1. Mahjong mentioned indeed. When do I play Rakujong and or Aotenjo on stream? A good question. When do I submit, like, scores onto, the absolute plus for this game? I guess I was, like, concerned at first, because it felt like there was, like, some, like, worries of, like, oh, the game's going to update, therefore, like, none of these scores are going to, like, matter anymore in the grand scheme of things, so why even submit? I'm feeling it, I'm a believer now. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I was not ready for the next piece. I have a lot to unstack here. I don't think it's... Oh, yeah. Okay. Ah, that worked, actually. The other way. I wasn't expecting it to resolve in a way where I could just, like, lay that piece flat and solve it, but that's fine. Dang it. 100... Not 100. Goku Rakujong 1. Oh yeah, the sequel. The sequel. Gosh darn it. I will give it like 5 more attempts maybe, and then I'll switch to queue up. Oh, that was clever. every inch of time I have to assess the situation and act accordingly. Dang. Good flat. All things considered, that was pretty cool. S2! Wow, let's go. We are S2. World famous Puyo Puyo player. Wow. Definitely busting my chops for sure. But it's doable, it's doable, it's awesome. It's fun, it's hip. It's the 90s and there's time for Yinch, not Clax, Yinch, a neat abstract strategy game I played. Cool. Up! Ah. Wait, no, that's the wrong piece. Waiting for the eye. Yeah. I'll let that one settle. It was a funny attempt, but got a better one. Hopefully. 3 more goes, and then queue up Een semblance. How many Northern Lion vocal stems do you know? Be phenomenal to keep the stack flat. Oh, I'm not feeling this one. Believe it or not. Throwing? Oh. It's over. It's the 2020s and Clax is utterly dead. Dang. I do remember Digby's Donuts. It was a old casual game by, not Mumbo Jumbo. It was by, Hipsoft, and it's essentially Clax, but it's same game match rules, or Puyo match rules, and you have to catch the donuts as they're, like, falling from, like, a toaster or whatever. And if you don't catch them, then you lose lives. Now that one was an interesting take on Clax. I've selected TGM type 100 times and gotten an achievement for it. Cool. So yeah, that's amusing. Now you got me pondering, like, what to do with clacks. Like a clacks, like? Again, I need to, like, make a video game of some sort and release it. I already have a couple in the works, but it's like, keep going from idea to idea, other things, etc. I could have, like, placed that, thing, like, one over so I could have, like, a T-spin thing there, but it's not really what's happening. Double rotate could have happened to save that, but kind of fine. Oh, piece can't get over there because there's not enough room. Salami lid ain't gonna fit like that. Ow, heck. Alright, a few more. I'll scoot on to queue up. Problem is both of these games are addicting, so it's like, what am I gonna do? Ah, heck. I gotta, like, think in the fifth dimension, man. Thinking about my hold piece, my next piece, my pieces, Reese's pieces. Ah. Good. That was almost cool. That was actually kind of swag. Not so swag. Ah, heck. Dang it. No, am I Q or up? I think I'm kind of Q, actually. I could be Q. Note spelled with a Q. That's very funny. Because, yeah, with Q, then I can be the cat, spelled Q-A-T, which is a reference to the Boys Noise and Mr. Oizo song, The Cat. Except when they're together, they're called handbrakes, but it's spelled incorrectly. Try and search up Handbrakes the Cat, and you'll probably find it. Ouch. Focus. Whoa. It's like, I don't feel it, but gotta keep playing. Ah, I had the square on the side, probably. Goodness gracious. Gracious goodness. Okay. Oh! have hold, it's just like, if I don't find a good thing I want to hold, then why use it, you know? Way better spot. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. IMS1, yes, yes, yes. Hello? Just a couple more tries. Good notice. I'm like thinking about stuff that happened 5 pieces ago. It's so doable. It's so doable. It's so doable. Like, it's beyond, like, thinking about a misdrop. It's more like I'm doing the motions for where I want to place my piece, except, like, that piece was already settled, like, a while ago. So it's, like, something along those lines. Meant to put that in, meant to do the eyepiece elsewhere. Dang it, 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 dang it. It's not rotating like that. Dang it, dang it. Oh. S1 still. I think I will keep the S1 at the moment. Holy moly. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. What skins have I unlocked? Just out of curiosity. Not there. There. Petromino skin. I'll search through with the P2. Yep. Goes to Kita. Goes to the Classic Tetris World Championships, and that's all. Interesting, 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 interesting. Interesting. Wow. Alrighty. That has been Tetris the Grandmaster 4. Delving into the normal modes. Very cool update for anyone that's, again, still trying to bridge the gap between, like, the normal mode here and master mode here as well. And if you're familiar with, like, various things from, like, TGM and stuff, it's a pretty nice update. It's neat that they added more things there. And, yep, looking forward to whatever else this game has to offer. But yeah, I'm never gonna forget the normal 2.1 grind. I almost feel like editing that into like a just standalone highlights video or just general thing in for my main channel instead of my clips channel. Not my clips, my VODs channel, my Twitch VODs. Yeah, very cool stuff.